Hey, sixth graders, I wanted to invite you to join the band. All you need to do is email me, and here's my address on the screen. So, special message from Squidward.
Hi there, Squidward Q Tentacles here, in triplicate, speaking to you today from the SpongeBob Museum of Merchandise, also known as my house. And this video is for all the sixth graders in West Memphis. This video was brought to you by the West Memphis Junior High Band Directors, and I'm here to recruit you for the band. Hey there, we have lots of instruments to choose from. Your band director will help you find the one that fits you. Or in the case of the tuba, the one that you fit. And don't worry about choosing between band and other activities. That's because other activities are pointless. Band is where it's at. So, sign up today. And remember, when you're searching for that instrument, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either. However, beans are very musical. You can do a symphony with that. Just don't do it in class, okay? You might want to consider the clarinet, just a hint.
So, who can join band? You. Anyone can join band. Anyone at all. Can you be in choir and band? Why, yes, you can. You do not have to choose. Thanks to our awesome administrators here at West Junior High, they allow you to do both. You don't have to choose. Yay! Can you play sports and be in band? I bet you're thinking no, but the answer is yes. Again, our administration has worked it out so that you don't have to choose. That includes football. You see a football player on the screen. Basketball, cheerleader, any sport, any activity, you don't have to choose. You can do both. All right, what does the band do? Well, we put on concerts. We play at football games once you're in the 8th and 9th grade band. We march in parades. We take trips. One of the trips we're taking next year is Disney World. We kind of alternate between Disney World and New York City, and we travel every 3 years. You see a picture of a water park. Why? Because every summer we go to Dixie Band Camp. And at Dixie Band Camp, one of the activities we do is go to a water park. Here's a message from the Wicker Twins, made famous on TikTok.
Hey, what's Memphis sixth graders? It's the Wicker Twins. Band is fun. You can take trips, play at the football games, march in the parade. One of the largest activities on campus. Don't worry about how to choose between band and sport. You can do it all.
So what they said, one of the largest activities here at West, it's true. We have 165 kids in band. District-wide, it is the biggest activity in West Memphis, and we would love for you to be a part of that. This is your only chance. It takes a while to get good at an instrument, so you have to join your 7th grade year in order for you to be ready for that Blue Devil Marching Band by the time you go to high school. So, what instruments can you play? We have 3 families of instruments to choose from: the woodwind, the brass, and the percussion. Depending on which one you choose, depends on which class you go in. Now, how do you choose? Well, you need to pick the one that looks fun, the one that you like the sound of, but also the one that you'll be successful at. That part of the puzzle, I'll help you out with. I'll come to your school, I'll talk to you about your instrument choices, and then we'll just make sure that we find an instrument that you will be successful at. Because if you're thinking one instrument, but there might be an issue that would make that instrument hard for you, then you're going to hate band. So let's not choose that instrument. The whole point to my job is to teach you how to play an instrument and to set you up for success. So let's look at the instruments. Here's the woodwinds. You've got the flute, which is over to the left. It's the silver one. In the middle, we have the saxophone, and on the right, we have the clarinet. Now, out of these 3 instruments, I'll go ahead and let you know clarinet, the long, black, skinny one, is a critical needs instrument. I need a lot of people playing the clarinet. What do I mean by a lot? Like 30 or 40 people playing clarinet. You also have brass instruments to choose from. You've got the trumpet, which is the top one with the 3 buttons. Below that, with the long slide, is the trombone. Over to the right, the big one is the tuba, and we have a smaller version of that, also called the baritone. And then I think my video is covering it up, but the French horn is the other brass instrument. And then, of course, we have the percussion family. Now, to get into the percussion class, you have to take a coordination test because, again, I want to set you up for success. So I have to make sure that you have the right natural coordination for percussion. If you don't, no big deal. You can just play one of the other instruments. But you see two instruments shown. We start out on snare drum. We add the mallet instruments and you become proficient at both. Playing a mallet instrument will set you up to also learn how to play piano. So, what will learning an instrument do for you later in life? Check these stats out. 70% of colleges say that they choose band kids over non-band kids. On the SAT, which is a test you take to get into college, band kids score on average 107 points higher. Check this one out. Those of you that are thinking you want to do something in the medical field, 66% of students accepted to medical school were music majors, not just in band, like they actually went to school and majored in music. I have some of those friends who are part of that statistic. Students that are involved in music get higher grades, score higher in math, have higher test scores, are more likely to graduate and do better at foreign languages because it uses both sides of the brain. One of the only activities that uses both sides. Usually you use either the left hemisphere or the right hemisphere, but band, choir uses both. All right, just a fun little message. So how do you join? It's as simple as sending me an email. You can ask me questions. You can have your parents email me. We can talk over Zoom. Whatever I need to do to make you feel comfortable. But I would love for every 6th grader that comes to West to come into this band room and learn how to play an instrument. Hope to get an email from you soon.